Have you ever had those moments in life where nothing is technically wrong, yet something feels deeply unresolved? You made reasonable plans. You put in sincere effort. The direction you chose seemed absolutely correct. And still, the result just didn't arrive. Not the way you expected, not on time, and sometimes not at all. In those moments, our minds race to find an explanation. We ask ourselves, what did I miss? Where did I go wrong? What should I have done differently? But this reaction is based on an assumption that isn't always true. It assumes that clarity is something we're owed immediately, that our effort must be rewarded on a predictable schedule. That understanding has to appear the very moment we ask for it. Ancient wisdom, however, suggests something different. It tells us there are states in life where the absence of clarity isn't a mistake, but a natural condition. It's not a punishment, but a stage of a larger process. A person can do all the right things and still not see any immediate confirmation. This doesn't mean the path is wrong, it just means the process isn't finished yet. We're often taught to measure our progress by visible outcomes. We want to see the numbers go up, the project get finished, the goal be achieved. But so many of the most significant transformations in our lives don't announce themselves when they happen. They form quietly beneath the surface while the outer situation appears completely unchanged. This creates a lot of tension. Our minds prefer movement we can track. They crave answers we can name and certainty we can control. Yet so much of life's growth happens in silence. There's a profound difference between a delay and a denial, between a not yet and a never, between a door that is closed for good and a door that is still being built right in front of you. When we confuse these states, we end up abandoning processes far too early. We interpret silence as rejection. We see waiting as a sign of failure. But wisdom teaches us restraint. It teaches us that there is a time to push forward and a time to simply remain steady. There is a time to act and a time to hold our position, even without an explanation for why. Think about it. Inner growth rarely feels dramatic. It often feels boring, uneventful, and even frustrating. It's in these quiet, seemingly unproductive moments that the strongest foundations are formed. If everything in life were immediately clear, there would be no room for depth. If every effort paid off instantly, there would be no opportunity for refinement. If every answer arrived on demand, we would never develop true maturity. Human beings aren't designed to live only in states of resolution. We are designed to pass through uncertainty without collapsing under its weight. This requires a different kind of strength. It's not the strength of control, but the strength of patience. It's not the confidence that comes from knowing all the answers, but the confidence to keep going without knowing. There is a quiet intelligence in simply staying present when outcomes are unclear. There's a power in continuing to live with integrity when feedback is absent. There's a unique dignity in maintaining your direction without needing applause or constant reassurance. Life isn't asking you to understand everything all at once. It's asking you not to abandon yourself when that understanding is delayed. Some answers only arrive after the person who asked the question has changed. Some moments of clarity only appear once they are no longer desperately needed. Some doors only open when our need to force them has completely dissolved. This isn't some mystical secret. It's structural. Growth fundamentally reshapes the observer. It changes you. And once the observer changes, the situation itself reveals a completely different meaning. So if you're feeling this way right now, hear this. You are not behind. You are not late. And the silence you are experiencing is not empty. It is occupied by formation. It's a space where something new is taking shape within you. The key is to remain steady, not passive, but steady, not frozen in place, but grounded. What is forming within you does not require your anxiety. It doesn't need your worry or your second guessing. It simply requires your presence. And it is that presence, held consistently over time, that ultimately creates the understanding you've been searching for. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more thoughts on navigating life's journey.